Welcome to Launching the Pilot with your hosts, Brian and Ken.
Shut up and drive.
Hello and welcome to Launch. It's that bird! I can hear that bird outside.
Put your clothes on, love.
Hello and welcome to Launching the Pilot, episode 115.
Well, I'm here, as you know already, so it's season.
I was going to cut the first bit out.
No, you weren't going to cut the first bit out. You've got to leave
I
something
cut
in.
nothing.
Raw it is.
Raw. Eddie Murphy's Raw. So, this time we're doing Stingray.
Stand by for action.
Anything can happen in the next half hour, but not that one.
But not this one. No. Have we done that one?
We have done that one.
Oh, let's do that one again.
Yeah, I would quite happily do that one again. This is Stingray from 85 to 87.
Yeah. Two seasons.
2 seasons,
Yeah.
24 episodes.
Yeah.
And this one's called The Pilot.
Yeah.
It's
Original.
Yeah, in 2 parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we watched them both.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Nick Mancuso? Is that close enough?
I have no idea what you even said. I just thought you were clearing your throat.
Nick Mancuso. The most, because usually I write a couple of bits who's starring in this.
Yeah.
I can't say who he plays because we don't know.
Well, presumably Stingray.
Stingray. Da-da-da-da-da.
Didn't look like a submarine, but yeah.
The most of it was the opening theme was by Mike Post and Pete Carpenter.
Yes. Yeah.
And they've done loads of TV ones, haven't they? So
Yeah.
It was the A-Team, Rockford Files, Hill Street Blues. It just goes on and on. The list
All
of
the
ones.
Karen Carpenter hits.
That different what Carpenter. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh.
That was Peter. This is Pete.
Oh,
Pete without the R.
Pete.
Pete.
Yeah, but he dropped the R.
But Mike Post done lots of incidental music for other programmes as well, and he won awards, and so his name popped up at me. I know that name.
Yeah, I know that name. I saw that as well.
And that's about all I knew in this episode. I've got a long, oh my god, it's so long intro I've written it.
I've got it, yeah.
Because you get clips of what's coming up.
Opening credits, prelude to the upcoming episode, which I hate that.
Yeah, so do I. I've never, Space 99, I used to hate that. I don't want to know what's going to happen. Don't spoil it for me. But Jerry Anderson used to do that a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, but this...
And they've obviously seen...
He kind of spoiled it for me.
They've seen Stingray, thought, oh, we could do that opening.
Yeah.
It's almost like they copied Jerry Anderson.
Yeah, got more snazzy opening credits.
Yes. And then that's quite long.
It is long. It is very long credits, isn't it? I got already very Knight Rider.
Yes. It is, isn't it? It could have been.
I'm not sure. Is Stingray him? I presume it's him, or is it the car?
The car is a Stingray.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be.
And he goes by the name of Ray.
Yeah. Oh no, he does come into that later, doesn't he?
Yes, it will get there.
Oh, do we have to?
Let's get it over and done with. I've got a shipyard, then I've written go, and I'm not sure why.
I've got, at the docks, ship lit up and opens up to reveal.
There's customs men and that, and they say opens, then suddenly it's the big baddie, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you get his shoes.
His shoes and his walking stick.
Yeah.
Tony.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, ship opens up to reveal a man in white in shoes and a Rolls Royce.
Yes. The Rolls Royce
to a snazzy, flashy music.
It's a very gangstery sort of track. Well, for 80s, it was gangstery. Yeah, not like
was
that.
Was it Sensational Sax?
It was.
I believe it could have been Sensational Sax.
Then there was actually lyrics and stuff.
Yeah, there's no dialogue.
It's a bad man, no drugs. That sort of stuff on the music.
Bad boys. Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
And his licence pays $14,000.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got it. Obviously, some sort of drug lord.
Yeah.
I mean, we could tell.
They're slightly hinting at that.
Yeah.
Just ever so slightly.
Then the ship lights go off.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah.
More credits.
Yeah.
It's still going on. The credits haven't finished at this point. Then we got another song.
Yeah.
And a view of the walking cane.
And there's lots and lots of fast cuts as well of the ship opening, like this door opening, that door opening, then this door again, then that door again, and
finally, I've got it. Finally, we're at LA City Hall. 6 minutes in, someone speaks.
Thank God for that.
We got a couple of hoods, a couple of down and outs. Well, I don't know.
Couple of boys, they're up to no good. Started making trouble.
Bad boys.
Yeah, in that neighbourhood. Them sort of guys.
Yeah, we've got
Mexican,
two people.
I believe they were.
They watched the Rolls Royce pull up.
They're waiting for it, aren't they?
Outside City Hall. More music.
I thought, there could be some sort of fisticuffs between these. No, they were hired by this guy to kidnap the district attorney.
Yeah, someone comes out, don't they? Everybody's watching the DA. Yeah.
It's Eddie. Eddie's the DA.
Rolls Royce signals for the two hoods to pull up.
I think it's 3 hoods.
Is it free?
It's free.
Oh yeah.
Well, one of them didn't have a hood, but there are 3 baddies.
Yeah, so he's not qualified to be called a hood then, is he?
No, that's very true. They
signal for them to pull up.
Yeah.
The Rolls Royce driver gets out.
Yeah.
This is what I put. There's still no real dialogue. Because
No.
I mean, though I put someone speaks, it's just like a grunt. It's like,
I mean, this is guy they're going to kidnap is the district attorney, but we don't know that.
no,
It's not mentioned.
No.
It's only later on.
And now, because the guy from the Rolls Royce, the driver, gets into this van.
Yeah.
And they now follow the DA.
Yeah.
We've got the big guy who's driving the van from the Rolls Royce. Flashes teeth.
Yeah, he's like the hench bad bodyguard, isn't he? He's like, about 7 foot?
Yeah.
He's massive.
Just sort
guy.
of smiles at them.
He's
And
got
then they
silver teeth. Yeah.
ram the DA's car, don't they?
Yes, that's right.
Knock him out and put him in the van.
Chloroform. Yeah.
I still don't think anyone's spoken at this point, if I remember. I mean,
Well, the hoods have small. Here he is. He comes.
and that's about it.
That's it. Yeah.
Little did we know.
Yeah.
Should have been happy with that.
They take him to the lab and put him on the slab. Feeling all
They get given an address, don't they?
Yeah.
Because the bad henchman says, go to this address, you've done your job.
Yeah, they say, we want to meet the man.
Oh, yeah.
We want to meet the man. And they say, this is where he'll be.
Yeah. Yeah, so they get an address. The van pulls into, is it Dector Industries? Or
Yes, that's correct, it is.
I've got a woman watching.
A woman?
A woman? Yeah. She's watching out the window now, isn't she?
Yeah,
Nosy neighbour.
she's not looking too happy, though.
Nosy neighbour. They take the DA into a Bond X-style table.
It really is.
Strap him down. Drug lord now appears.
Yes.
Wants him to see him, doesn't he?
You want to see me?
Yeah, this will be the last thing you'll see.
And they shave little bits of his hair out to put...
Make him see me. I'm here to stay this time, Eduardo. I've been running things long distance through some friends, but now I think I'll get a villa. Maybe overlook the water or near some movie stars. I'll give some parties, but you won't be there, Eddie. Where am I? Do you see me, Eddie? Good.
Yeah, this is the DA, not the drug lord.
Yeah, the electrode's on. But electrode's on this DA.
Yeah.
And he says, you banned me from this country. You forced me out. I'm back, and I'm back to stay.
Yeah.
And I want you to see me before we do whatever we do.
Yeah. They electrocute him. The lady's lights sort of flash.
She's oh no, not again.
Oh, yeah, bloody. Got 50p in the middle.
Yeah, I was about to watch Dynasty.
And then, change of scenery completely.
Completely different scene.
Yeah, we've got a woman, another woman.
That's full of them.
Oh, they're taking over the world. Not on my watch. I'm not having it. She turns up at this nightclub, doesn't she?
She does.
She sees the Stingray car.
Parked outside.
Flash car. I didn't know it was a Stingray, but we'll say it's... Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
They do call it something else later on, but yeah, we call it Stingray.
Car.
It's a car.
Yeah.
4 wheels in the engine.
I've got a woman...
She's looking for the guy who owns the Stingray. She goes to the bartender. Have you seen the guy who owns that Stingray?
Yeah.
He's in that booth over there. And she says... And she's the assistant DA, isn't she?
Yeah.
Daphne Delgrode.
Oh, good.
Delgrode?
Yeah.
Whatever. Daff. They're friends. She says, your friend's been kidnapped and it's a matter of life and death, and if you don't come with me now, 30 people are going to die.
Yeah.
And she goes, how much will it cost for you to help me? And she gives him $3,000.
Yes.
He goes, okay.
Yeah, call me Mike.
Yeah, call me Mike.
Yeah, that's right. What's your name?
She said, what's your first boyfriend called? She says, Mike. She says, call me Mike.
Yeah. And he gives the money to the waitress.
He leaves it as a tip.
Yeah.
And she goes, what? She goes, well, you leave that? She says, well, it was my money, I have to do what I want with it.
I'd like to sit down.
Prosecutor, huh? Having any luck?
Oh, I get some of them to cop a plea. The rest I just hammer into senseless submission with my legal brilliance.
It's nice to have someone down there to root for.
Do people call you Stingray?
I hope not.
Well, if you're the man who's known as Stingray, I need to talk to you. I understand you're a friend of Eddie Cantero's, a chief deputy district attorney.
I've read about him. He tries a lot of tough cases. Maybe you should slow down a little.
You're making this very hard. I don't even know if I'm talking to the right person.
Well, why don't you start talking, and if it goes off in the rough, I'll stop you.
You think you're pretty hot stuff, don't you? All right. He needs to see you right now. He wanted me to give you this message. He said it was a matter of life or death. Maybe the life or death of 30 people.
Well, that's some message. I mean, you can go a whole year and not get a message like that.
I have money. That's what you want. It's my own, $3,000. Now, does that get you to come and see him right now?
Okay.
What do I call you?
What was the name of your first boyfriend?
Mike.
I like it. I'll be Mike. Thanks, Shirley. Tips on the table.
Hey, are you crazy? You gave my $3,000 as a tip to a waitress?
That's my 3,000. Money doesn't happen to be one of my hang-ups, but I got plenty of others. You want me to follow you? Where is it?
Yeah, this way.
Yeah, she left it as a tip. Yeah. That's not a bad tip. That's over the 10%, I think.
Possibly. It depends what state.
It depends what he was drinking, though.
Yeah. We've now got a flashback to the DA is now like a kid.
Yeah, he's watching cartoons.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, it is. It is. It is wrong because he's watching bloody Woody Woodpecker.
Well.
And no kid ever watched Woody Woodpecker. Oh, I hated that. I hated that cartoon. Just soon to be a film.
Probably.
That I'll hate. But yeah, he's just sitting there watching cartoons. He's like reverted back to a 6-year-old,
yes.
Is what they say.
Yeah. Which is us basically.
Yeah, that's our mentality. We don't need the electrodes, we're already there. Perfect life. I think it's got.
Just no more Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah. And she said, look at these shaved spots on his head. She said, something's been done to him. And
they're not shave spots, they're crop circles.
Yeah. And he goes, what about these 30 people who are going to die? She said, I made that bit up, so you come with me.
Sly woman.
Now, the bad gang, bad gang trio.
Yep. They're at the drug lord house.
They are.
Yeah.
And the man in white's there.
Yeah, silly music in the background.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And he pays them in drugs.
He does. He says, we've done the deed. And he gives them
flour? Oh, I've no idea.
He gives them cocaine or it could be talc.
It could be talc, yeah.
It's not.
Well, they weren't very clean, were they?
No.
Yeah.
And he
this will help with the chafing.
And he splits a packet open, just lets it all over the table.
Oh, yeah.
And just blows it.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing, because he's like, I've got lots, And he gives them a pack each.
Yeah.
With a street value of £20 billion, I don't know.
Right. What we got?
There was Stingray guy. Should we call him Mick for now?
I don't know.
He takes him to a doctor.
Oh, yeah, I've got Dr. R driving...
Dr. R, yeah.
Dr. R.
Because that's on his register plate, Dr. R.
Yeah, driving a Merc.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stingray already...
Stingray's in his spot at the hospital.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, to leave a message or something.
yeah, and so he knows that he
All very dramatic.
It's
I've got
all-
it.
yeah.
We see a letter.
he gives him a note, and
Yeah.
he says, Ned says, it's time tonight.
Yeah, so the DR meets them, doesn't he? And he...
DR?
Oh, Dr. R.
Dr.
Yeah,
Dr. R,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know. Dr. R meets them, he goes to have a look at the DA.
Yes.
There's a lot of D's and R's and goes.
And because of Daphne, I wrote D for her name in the
Oh,
notes
yeah,
as well, so
yeah.
it's getting really confusing.
And the plot wasn't?
Yeah. Plot? Oh, there was one, wasn't there? Yeah. and yeah, he's got his wife's there as well.
Yes.
Is a nurse or assistant, I'm not sure.
Who knows?
And he says, and the doctor's saying to him, oh, he's missed 25 years of his life's missing. He goes, we might be able to help him, you know. I'll put him in a hospital, we change his name, they won't know he's there. And
We'll call him DB.
yeah.
The woman, Dorothy, Daphne, whatever her name
Daphne.
is, wants to know more about who the people are,
Yeah.
who these Dr. R is, and who Stingray really is, doesn't
Yeah.
she?
And apparently, the doctor says to Mick Ray, whatever you want to call him, he says, are we clear now? Are we quits?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and she's working out that,
Yeah, he gives her a speech, doesn't he,
Yeah,
about how people,
money.
Yeah, he doesn't want money.
Money.
He just asks for favours.
and in return, he gets favours back.
yeah, and it could be 20 years down the line.
So he doesn't care about money at all.
Yeah, he'll come and ask for this favour.
Favour.
Yeah.
And you'll do it or you won't do
Yeah.
it. Because he won't know what the favour is until he asks. But I thought, how does he live like that? So he goes into Tesco saying, look, I want this banana. Remember that favour I did for you? I'll just take this banana. And we call it quits. How does he get petrol?
Oh,
His whole military system of bartering, it just doesn't work in the modern age.
You deal in favors. That's it, isn't it?
Daphne, I will ask you for nothing now, but one day I will ask you for a favor. And whatever it is, you must do it.
What did you do for Dr. Rosenberg?
That's between them and me.
Well, will this favor be something I can do without getting into trouble?
I don't know. But it'll only happen once. Other people are going to have to help us find out what happened to Eddie, people like the Rosenbergs. Sometime down the line, you're going to have to help someone else. I don't know what I'm going to ask you to do.
Well, what if I say yes now just to get you to help me? And then later on when you come to me, I say no.
Then I lose. Like I said, it's a very tricky marketplace.
I don't even know what to call you. I'm not going to call you Mike.
Call me Ray.
Short for Stingray.
Short for Raymond.
Yeah, well,
After a little bit of whatever, I'm not sure what they were doing, but the DA remembers some black guy, doesn't he? He remembers something about...
Tall.
Yeah.
They said they're helping him a little bit, and some memories come back. And it's a new memory, he says, because the words he used to describe this guy
Yes.
were new. A 6-year-old wouldn't say them.
Yeah.
So they knew that this one guy, this big bodyguard, was involved.
Oh, that's right. Now, I think he calls himself Raymond now, doesn't he?
He does. He says, call me Ray. She says, oh, short for Stingray. He goes, no, it's short for Raymond.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Raymond, so apparently. Maybe not everyone.
Right.
It's a big word to say everybody.
He takes her back to his beachside house.
Yeah. It's a nice house.
This isn't the same house that what was that one we watched the other week? God knows. The Star guy.
Oh, you mean the Phoenix?
Phoenix, yeah. It wasn't the same house, was it?
It could have been.
Might have been.
No, it was a bit. This was close to the ocean. He could have swam there.
Oh, yeah.
The other one was inside land.
Yeah.
There's no way he could swim there, but he did.
Yeah. He gives her a talk all about him.
Yes.
Herself. No, he tells her about herself, doesn't he?
Yes. He sums her up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, and she says, "Oh, you're spot on."
Yeah. She gives him a rundown of who's against the DA. You know.
Yeah,
who's got
it's Lou is it Magna or something?
Oh, Christ.
I think he's saying like that. And he says, and his brother's been trying to get him out.
Yeah.
And he's been on and on about any loophole or anything to try and help him out. It could be him who's done this.
It cuts again. Now we've got Ray going to check out a house.
Well, actually, first he says to Daphne, he says, you better stay here because you might be in danger too if the DA's. And you're the assistant DA, so stay at my house. No problem.
Yeah, no worries.
Ray goes to Mick Magna's house.
Yeah, I've got a house. I can work out.
I've got sneaky.
Oh, God. Yeah. Gets over the wall, finds dead people.
Yeah, I see dead people.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. They're actually here. Yeah.
He sees...
He says all the guards are dead. Then he finds Mick Magna watching cartoons. And he's got them spots on his head. It's been... Someone's done something to him.
Yeah. He sees the Mexican... Well, we'll say Mexicans. It was the hoods again, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
From earlier. He follows them.
Yeah, because they're just leaving the house through the front door.
Yeah.
He's gone in the back.
Yeah, he follows them.
Only Stingray.
Yeah.
Stingray. Stingray.
He pulls out his telescope.
He does.
No, I'm not.
He does whip out
It
his
was a euphemism. I've no idea.
Got the bad driver. He follows them.
Oh yeah, they send a helicopter.
Takes their number. They send a helicopter. Yeah, they've got some contacts.
Yeah, they certainly do, don't they?
And not just helicopter, it's got machine guns on it.
Yes.
Now, luckily, this takes place in LA, where I'm guessing there's not many cops or anything like that.
No, nothing.
There's no air restrictions.
Well, apparently, no air restrictions, not many people around.
No.
Well, if San Francisco is anything to go by, that bridge where nobody drives along, as in previous episodes. Nightman.
Sorry. Nightman. Yeah.
Where nobody turns up.
No. It's not a well-used bridge.
California's pretty empty.
Yeah.
They built it, but no one's there.
Yeah, he follows them back to the, it's Decker Institution.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, first of all,
But a bad guy sees him.
Well, I've got here the helicopter shooting at him. He follows him into a tunnel.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's very James Bond-esque.
Oh, God.
He follows him into the tunnel. He manages to drive the whole length of the tunnel with nobody there.
Yeah.
And swerves out the way as a lorry comes in and
a gas tank.
Yeah. It's always, isn't it? The gas driver's going, I'll go this way because that one's blocked. There's a bloody great monkey or something trying to destroy the bridge. I'll go this way.
Can you talk me through his rationale, the helicopter driver? I'm chasing this guy. He's gone in a tunnel. I should go over the tunnel. Or should I go through the tunnel into traffic?
You look good on camera, he's going. You look good. Tell the wife and kids about this one.
It's funny because when the helicopter's directly behind him in the tunnel, you can see it's actually on the trailer.
Yeah, I know.
But the actual, forget about that bit.
Yeah.
He drives the helicopter into this. It's not a short tunnel.
No, it's not, is it? No, it's some long tunnel. Isn't it?
What do you think is going to happen if he meets another car?
I've no idea. I'm reversed.
He's going to get on the horn.
This helicopter is reversing. Oh no, there's someone behind me. There's another helicopter.
Oh, a jumbo. Oh no.
Bloody diehard.
It makes no sense to drive a helicopter into a tunnel.
No.
In midday. It's not like it's late at night or early in the morning.
No.
Admittedly, there aren't many cars around.
Well, I'd say, yeah.
And it flies out and there's construction work at the other end.
No.
And a gas tank. It's just brilliant.
I'll park the tanker here, lads. Don't worry.
Be safe. I'll put a warning notice up.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
I mean, what could happen? The helicopter's going to fly by?
I know, Godzilla the other week, but that wasn't my fault, was it? Yeah, let's be fair.
God, what an idiot.
Anyway, now we've got Stingray's jogging along the beach, I've got here, and some women are watching. Yeah,
oh yeah,
he's a nice lad, he's a nice boy.
It's got there. It's got the full package, apparently. I wasn't looking down there, but he must.
Oh, by now the woman
Daphne
is at his flat, isn't she? Beach house, hides. Okay.
And there's a phone call.
There's a phone call. Yeah.
Is it like?
Is this Jennifer?
Jennifer.
Yeah. Someone says, "Is this Jennifer?" Yes.
It's just Project Lime Tree has been cancelled. The money's under the lion, isn't it? Oh my God! I've won the bin. Yeah. So she goes to the porcelain lion or whatever it's like front, and there's a check under there.
Yeah.
For a $1 million dollars. Sorry. $1 million. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking.
She'll hold the world for ransom for £1 million.
But the guy on the phone actually realises this isn't Jennifer.
No, this isn't Jennifer at all.
Because he asks her, who is this? And she says, Jennifer. He goes, oh no, puts the phone down. So obviously there was some sort of code that was supposed that I'll take it as it.
Yes.
Is this Jennifer?
Yes.
Tell Bouchard the package is there. It was left under the ceramic lion. Tell him Lime Tree is scrubbed and the ambassador comes back on the 20th.
Lime Tree scrubbed, the ambassador on the 20th.
Who is this?
This is Jennifer.
Damn.
But she doesn't. She thinks this is payment,
Yes.
and it's the check's made out to Mason or someone, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we call him Mason. But it's made out. So she thinks he's Mason.
Yeah.
And she phones her friend to run a background check on him.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and the car, when she phones her friend, it says the car, you told me to run the plates on the car. They actually belong to the White House.
Oh, that's right, yes.
It's a White House, one of the White House's cars.
Yes.
It's
that's
not.
right,
It's
yeah.
not directed to the president, but it's one of part of their.
It's part of the pool.
Their motorcade. Yeah,
Yeah.
their pool.
Yeah.
Look, Pete, will you do it? I wouldn't ask you if it weren't important. Look, did you run a make on the Stingray for me? Is it registered to a Mark Bouchard?
No, it's not. And it's not registered to the address you gave me in Malibu either. That address in Malibu belongs to a Harrison Mason. I ran him for you. Turns out he's 55, an ex-Superior Court judge, and currently the ambassador to Peru and Lima.
Ambassador? You're kidding. Well, then who does the car belong to? Go ahead, I'll get a pencil.
Oh, you won't need a pencil. We all know the address. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
The White House?
You better watch out, kid. You may be hanging out with the president. Is he about 74, dark hair, and says, well, before every sentence?
It's registered to the president?
Well, the California Presidential Motor Pool, no specific name.
Ooh. Look, Pete, run a deep check on Mark Bouchard, Bouchard.
What's going on?
I can't talk. I gotta go.
Where are we now?
Ray turns up, and
Lost the plot.
and Ray turns up, and they're in bed together. And she goes, "Who are you?"
I've got here, drug lord releases Hood, who squeals like a child again. I can't remember that bit.
No, I
Man
haven't
is
got
being
that.
watched by surveillance. Note says I need help. Oh, right,
You
yeah.
do need help, yeah. He puts the check in the safe I've got.
Oh, yeah.
He opens the safe,
Oh, I
puts the
know
check
where I am now.
Oh,
yeah.
good, thanks.
Because he goes to the house, doesn't he? He gets an invite to the house. He makes out that he's some sort of
No, he goes-
company director.
He
at
goes
it.
to his friend, and he says, "Oh, can you make me
false ID.
a false ID, because it's her hotel chain." And she said, "I can't just give you access to all this and that."
Yeah.
He goes, "I did do you a favour." She says, "That's true. I wouldn't have this hotel chain if it weren't for you."
Yeah.
And so she helps him out.
That's right, yeah.
And so he gets himself an invite into the Deca
Yeah, whatever.
Institute
Yeah.
thingy. Yeah.
Because, now the drug lord, because he's now, they've got someone else strapped down now, haven't they? Some other hood that he's going to take over the business, isn't he? He's muscling in.
I've called him 14K is back again. It's Tony, apparently. And he's tough guy. There's a meeting of all the tough guys.
Yeah.
Typical gangsters, isn't it?
Yeah. No one wears a coat. They just hang them on their shoulders, don't they? Yeah. Oh, God.
And one of them's being a big mouth. He says, and this 14K says, "I run this part of the country and that part of the country.
I'm going to take this part.
I'm going to take all of this." And he goes, "I'll give you a slice if you work for me."
Yeah.
And this big mouth one's going, "I ain't working for you. I'm my own man. Who do you think you are? Get out of here and take your gorilla with you." He goes to me.
So, somebody said come, I come. But I ain't gonna stand around all day waiting for some taco prince to show up.
I heard somebody connected electrodes to Mike Magna. I heard he's sitting in his house. He can't even remember his own name.
Yeah, well, so what are we supposed to do, huh? Are we supposed to back off just because Mikey Magna can't put his pants on? Hey, this is a fast track. You move away from the rail, guys pass you.
Take a look at this.
Get a load of this guy, will you? You got his ice cream truck parked outside or what?
My name is Tony Mendoza. I'm from Mexico City.
Yeah, I know who you are. You're the guy they call Moonlight. This piece of broccoli made his rep by hacking up ponchos while they slept, huh?
You have a very loud mouth, senor.
Hey, Beanbag, you want to close it, huh?
Well, do you like the food I have prepared for you? I understand this caterer is used by many Hollywood actors. It would be a mistake to take me too lightly. I control all organized crime in Mexico, also Brazil and parts of Peru. Now, each of these territories was not easily won. But I have always prevailed because I will do anything to win.
So what do you want from us?
Prostitution, dope, off-track, everything. I am going to run it all. If you choose to cooperate, I will give you a percentage and allow you to manage the business. If you fail to cooperate, I will make your world go away.
Oh, yeah.
Call Mr. Magna. He was my message to you. Talk to him. Oh, he will giggle and say funny things. He will tell you about the cartoon program he is watching. He will ask if he can go to the bathroom. And then he will forget that you are on the phone and walk away.
You think you can swing in here from Tacoville and vacuum up my operation? Get serious, pal.
I hope the food was okay. I will contact each of you about your answer, except for you, Mr. D'Agostino.
Yeah? And what are you gonna do to me, huh, Hot Sauce? You gonna strap me down and zap me too, huh? Hey, take the 8-foot tree with you. Rice and beans.
Ah, this is what, yeah, I remember now.
Well,
My notes are up the bleeding Swanwick, but no, I remember this, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I did write
And he goes, and he's saying, no, what happened to Mick Magna? That was a message to you lot. He goes, and the big guy's going, the big mouth guy's going, I don't care, I ain't taking any of this from you, get out. Now, at first, I thought, because it was a banquet and they were all eating, he says, I hope you like the food I've laid out for you. I thought I was going to be poisoned or something.
Yes, I did.
Oh, right.
yeah, that was the obvious, wasn't it?
But it wasn't.
No.
It was just a really good spread.
Well, yeah.
That was enticing them.
Nice, yeah, nice.
Now...
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Yeah, because this is where he says, I need a job.
Russ Martin, originally from Fort Worth, Texas. Social Security number 257-63789.
Russ Martin. Another alias, darling? Why a Texan?
I need something that'll check all the way to the IRS. The man I'm interested in is married to a woman from there. Besides, sophisticated people sometimes underestimate those of us with southern drawls.
Well, what kind of a job did you have in mind?
Oh, nothing too fancy. Senior vice president of your hotel chain. Head of operations might be nice.
I wouldn't have any of this if it weren't for you. I owe you everything, but I can't make you senior vice president.
It needs to be a title with the power to negotiate a contract for your hotel. I need the title to get into a high-security executive placement service. Oh, and I'll need access to the computer and the locking code number.
The computer? I don't know.
Marcia, stop hedging.
Yeah, for a hotel chain and all this.
Yeah.
And he goes to the Decker Institute.
Yeah.
And it's like the Decker Institute is like a hedge fund sort of thing where they find the right person for the right job.
Yeah.
That's how I sort of get it.
Oh, yeah, because this is it. Yeah, now I'm up to date because my
Well,
notes
makes a
are all.
change.
Yeah, who cares?
I care.
No one's noticed.
Seamless.
Yes. He's having lunch now, isn't he, with the hood? They're all there having lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because the wife's not quite sure about Mr. Stingray or whatever his name, Raymond.
It's Russ. It's Russ Martin at this point.
Oh, Christ knows. But anyway, she's not sure. So they're all sitting there, having lunch. She's sitting opposite him, and she starts trying it on, doesn't she?
Footsie, bit of footsie under
Now
the
I've got
table.
it. She must have legs like a giraffe to reach it, because he's miles away, isn't he?
Table was big. It's
And
like
this bit, she's sitting upright like a normal, but she's not slouched. She's actually sat quite naturally in a chair.
Yeah.
He's like 14 foot away on the other side of the table, and her leg is reaching him.
She's tapping him with her rather long leg.
Very long leg, yeah. And I've also got, because she passes him a note.
She does. She does indeed.
When did she write it?
I don't know. She probably had it
Probably with her other leg.
She had it on her all the time, just in case guests turn up.
This is my emergency note. Or even that was her other leg was actually in the hallway, typing away at this moment.
Mailman. Oh yeah, you have a note. I need help. The note says. We find out later.
Yeah, that's right there. Yeah, this is where I was saying. Yeah.
So,
Yes,
and he's going to him pretending, oh, we want you to find someone to employ for our hotel. You know, and he goes, yes, we have lots of people come in. Some of them pass the tests and some of them don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they put him under surveillance, haven't they? They've given him
cameras actually everywhere, aren't
they? He pretends he's going to have a shower, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's great.
At least it's like Bond all over again.
This really is.
Yeah, but it isn't as good.
No.
Yeah.
Because he takes down the shower curtain and the poles, and he makes artificial legs in his trousers. Because the camera sort of faces over the head of the chair, so you can't. So it makes like these feet arrested, and you can't see the rest of him.
No.
And so you can just see the feet.
I know. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's a classic.
Great.
It's a classic moment.
Then he goes out.
He's sneaking around, isn't he?
He's got the glasses as well.
He's now got glasses so he can see infrared beams.
Now he's got a pass that let him in most of the residential parts, but he needs a special key, doesn't he, to get in the other places?
I've got it. He rolls around on the grass a lot.
He does. It's a big rolling time.
He's like scent marking, isn't he? He's just rolling around.
It's like you're thinking, does the rolling help?
I've no idea.
Because it's got all beams across the grass. You're thinking, well, you step carefully over. You don't roll through them. What's the security guys doing? What's it? Oh, it's just another hedgehog. All that rolling.
It's too much playing Sonic.
Yeah.
So he's right. Yeah, he finds.
Around, yeah.
He finds the drug lord's car.
Rolling. He does 14k.
Yeah, he sees the driving licence.
Yeah.
And he notices the glass is bulletproof.
He does. It lingers on there. I thought, this is going to come back.
Yeah. No.
It does, sort of.
Yeah. He now sneaks in to the drug lord's wife's bedroom, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he hears her and the husband.
No, the husband's not there.
Oh, no, sorry, no.
They have a private chat first, and he says, I need this key to get in everywhere.
She tells him what her husband's up to, doesn't she?
She says, I'm more or less a prisoner here.
Yeah.
I need help. He's got tape of me all doing something.
Well,
I've got Britain Got Talent tape.
Well, I'd want that buried.
Yeah, so would I.
I would want that buried.
Black belt.
Well, next minute, I've got here. She gets naked to try and get the husband's key, doesn't she? Tries to seduce him with her legs. I mean, surely. I mean, it's not.
She's ducking her head from the ceiling.
Which she does, because she does get the husband's key.
So she takes the jacket off him and says, why don't you relax? And
it's not the drugs lords.
No, this is the doctor who's in charge of the institute. He's moaning about having to work.
Is anyone following this?
No,
good.
He's moaning about having to work for this drug baron.
Yeah.
He says he gave me money to start up, but now he thinks he's owed me, but he's beneath me. He's low life. And she takes his jacket off, and obviously that's when she takes the key out.
Yeah,
but then he says, don't try and seduce me, and whacks her, backhands her, doesn't he?
Yes, yeah.
And I thought, Ray's going to leap into action.
No.
So it's only a woman.
Yeah.
Getting it. Yeah. That's what I expect. So if Sean Connery has taught me anything, over the snaps now and going for a woman is a good thing. He's watched a lot of Bond.
Well, he certainly has. Yeah, she tells Ray, what the hell his name is.
Call him Ray, yeah.
She tells him all about the blackmail.
But my Britain's Got Talent tape, I need it back.
He continues to sneak around.
He does
to find the lad.
In here. Who are you? Are you a policeman?
I can't help you unless you tell me what's going on.
What happened to your cute Texas accent?
I outgrew it after you slipped me the note. I have to get to the main research lab. I need a key. Do you have one?
He's got the only one that'll open everything. It's in his wallet.
Evelyn? Evelyn, where are you?
I was just getting ready for bed. Be right there.
I didn't enjoy your flirtatious performance at dinner.
I wasn't flirting, Ernst.
I wouldn't think you would have to be reminded about your cassette.
I want to go home, Ernst. I want to see my parents. They're getting old. My father's in fever.
I have big trouble. And Norman has told me about your trying to telephone out behind my back.
What are you talking about?
This Mexican will have my soul. He's low and common. I should never have accepted any money from him in Mexico. He thinks he owns all this. He doesn't understand. He's going to take over everything in L.A. He could destroy everything that I have built. I'd like to really give him some treatment. God. What are you doing?
Take off your clothes, Ernst. Come on, let me help you.
You mock me. You know this won't work. You know why.
How do you know if you don't try? Here, let me take your jacket. Just give me a minute.
Not now. I must go. I've work to do. You're a whore. I know what you really are.
Relax, it's okay, come on.
No!
Oh, God, he nauseates me.
Why'd you do it?
Yeah. He places...
Which he finds very easily.
Yeah.
It's not hard. Lab this way. Big hand.
Secret lab.
Leftover set from the prisoner.
There's just a note on the door. Authorised personnel only.
Yeah.
They're thinking, no one will go through that if they're not authorised, surely. Right. But he does.
Can't read, can he? Obviously, he clearly can't read.
Luckily, he sees the as you say, the Bond chair, sticks a taser underneath, straps a taser to it underneath, hiding, and then lubricates the straps.
Yeah, I was worried about that point. I wasn't sure.
Where did he get this lube from?
I've no idea. That was what worries me.
He obviously go up to the bedroom for the wife. He said, "I've got some lube," you know.
And the point is, why would he even do it?
Why? Yeah, why would he think I'm going to end up in this chair later?
Clearly, he's seen the script.
He's seen part 2 already.
Yeah. Luckily, he makes it back to his room in time.
Yeah, because
they're not quite sure about the legs.
Go and check on him.
Yeah.
We've had a security breach.
Yeah.
And he's the only guest. But when they go back into the room, he's sitting there reading the book.
Yeah. They can't prove that he did it.
No.
But they're going to not.
But they asked him to leave. Yeah, they asked him to leave.
You're not our sort of person.
He did that to you?
Norm did it. Ernst doesn't like to bruise his hands. It's happened before, it'll happen again. I'll never let you leave. You know, somebody penetrated security last night. We were the only one that could have done it. It's got him puzzled as he looked at the tapes of his TV security. And you never left your bungalow. How'd you manage that?
Well, people that have fancy security systems tend to rely on them a little bit too much. Makes them vulnerable to their own system. Saw the tape room. I got a way to destroy the tape.
I don't know what your purpose is in coming here, but I must ask you to gather your things and leave. Leave now, while I'm still in favor of it.
Well, a big howdy to you both. I didn't know we were wearing our 6 guns to breakfast. I'd have brought mine.
Go, or I'll have you forcibly ejected.
Well, then I assume that the services of this here institution are no longer available to my hotel. Been real nice chatting with you, man. Howdy, Normie.
I'm sorry, my dear. You had to be subjected to that rather embarrassing moment.
As he's going, they knock him out, don't you? And you get a flashback to a naff Asian war clip I've got.
I've got flashback to Manimal.
Well, yeah.
This is how Manimal started.
Yeah.
This is how he learned to become a panther.
Yeah. And it is naff.
It is.
It's awful,
It is
isn't it?
really like Manimals flashback, though.
Yeah, but not as good.
No, not as good. Nowhere clear. Then he's strapped in the chair.
Yeah, he's wired up in the lab.
And they're giving him some jolts, aren't they?
But they can't break him.
They say, "What's your name? What's your name?" Because I don't know.
Oh, Christ knows.
I'm the script. I'm still not sure.
Susan?
You work for the police? I will know who you are, senor. Do you see me?
Yeah, but you look terrible.
I will eliminate his memory. Everything he is will die inside his head.
No, I already had my checkup.
He now wiggles out, doesn't he?
Because
this is why he's pre-lubed. You can't blame the boy.
He gets out, grabs the taser this just one doctor.
Yeah.
But the girl, the wife is... She's got a white coat on in the next room, and she knocks out another.
Yeah, she turns up in a white lab coat.
Okay.
Yeah, no. No.
He's going to drug the coffee. That's what he's made. He says, "Oh, this looks like something we used to use in the army."
Oh yeah, he's got. Yeah. How was there only one key?
Yeah,
there was
one master key.
Yeah, one key, wasn't there? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he drugs the guard's coffee.
And she goes, "Oh, what? Not all of them are drinking." He goes, "Enough, Will."
Yeah.
And then they head for the cassette room.
Yeah. 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 He soon found her tape.
Within
seconds.
She's looking everywhere for her tape, and he goes to the filing cabinet, opens the folder. Oh, there it is.
Oh, maybe a slutty wife.
Tape 137. There it is.
I know. It was like. Yeah. They throw everything onto the floor.
Wife doing Macarena.
They're throwing all this stuff. The guards are giggling, aren't they? Because it's some sort of drug.
Yeah. And they decided. And she says, "Let's go." He goes, "Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Let's set fire to everything.
Everything's being blackmailed as well, so we burn all the tapes.
Burn everything.
Burn it all."
And the hubby sees this on the security camera, that there's a fire.
Yeah, they escape in the confusion.
He goes, he gets shot by one of his drugged up guards.
Yeah, the doctor does. Yeah.
And Tony decides to go on the run for some reason now. Tony, the big drug baron, says, "There's a little fire there. That guy's been shot. You know what? I'm going to leave the country again."
Yeah. He tells the wife to go back to Texas, doesn't he?
Yeah, he says,
go back home. I'm going after the drug lord, because she's all swoony after him and all the rest, and long legs and things. Take a step. Go to Texas.
Yeah, because Ray gets back to his car, his Stingray, and finds the thugs, and he chases them down, doesn't he?
Yeah, I've got here somehow he chases down 3 hoodlums. I don't know how.
No, I'm not sure. He catches one of them.
Yeah.
And he must make him talk.
We've got more drug lord theme tune.
Yeah.
Because every time he appears, he gets a theme tune.
Leaving, yeah. But the thugs tell him that Tony's going to be on the boat. He's the drug lord.
Yeah. He catches him up at the harbour.
Yeah, and the drug lord signals his big bodyguard, take care of this.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a little fight, but it's not much because Ray absolutely kicks his arse.
Yeah,
he doesn't get a single hit to him.
No.
I thought, this was going to be no. And of course, the big bodyguard ends up in the waters because you're on a dock. Someone's got to go in the water. But then, Tony comes out with a machine gun and starts spraying everywhere.
Oh yeah, say hello to my little friend. Yeah.
But then Ray sees his car there, his 14K. Thinks that's bulletproof. I'll jump inside there.
Yeah, and he drives it straight at the drug lord. Onto the boat, yeah. And
lands on top of the drug lord. Brilliant.
Now, I can't remember, was the boat pulling out at this point? Is it one of those 400-metre jumps in a car? Because he had no run-up to it.
It was going for quite a while.
Yeah, I remembered it was.
Because when he left his big guy to fight him, they start taking off there.
Yeah, even though, crashes the car into the drug lord, even though the boat was miles away from the dock. And he says, "Can you see me?"
Yeah.
To the drug, because obviously he's not.
That's what he says to everyone, isn't it? Yeah. Even because when they kidnap that old Big Mouth, they electrode to probe him as well, don't they? And he says, "Can you see me? Can you see me?"
Yeah.
He wants to be seen in the white suit. He can be seen.
Well,
Alec Guinness done it. Anyone could do it.
Now we're back in the courtroom.
Yeah.
And
they win.
Daphne wins.
Has the jury reached a verdict in the case of the People versus Louis Magna?
We have, Your Honor.
Would you hand it to the bailiff, please?
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, do find the defendant, Louis Magna, guilty of the crime of murder. And we find it to be murder of the first degree.
You did it! Thank you.
Who you looking for, kid?
Oh, he said he'd be here. He promised.
Daphne wins. Yeah?
Now, Daphne hadn't been in this part of the episode since the beginning.
No.
This is the second part. Suddenly, boom, she pops up again.
She reappears.
I thought, oh, I've forgotten all about her. But no, she wins the case.
Yeah. He's Mark Bouchard now, isn't
Mark, she's certain.
She's certain. So she drives to his house, which is the one she went to earlier.
Yeah. And a woman, an elderly woman.
Yeah.
Who's Jennifer.
Door. Yeah. But it's not him.
And she says, I want to see Mark. Yeah, no. And someone else answers the door, and it's a different guy.
Yeah. This is Mark Bouchard.
Yeah. He's an ambassador or something, or diplomat.
Now she's sitting on the beach all alone. I've got it with sensational saxophone music. Oh, yeah. And
Johnny Domino.
And we get images of the Stingray car driving around.
Yeah. And she sees this guy walking towards her. She gets all excited.
Yeah.
It's not him.
It's not him.
He's gone.
And my verdict? Crap. Now I've got here, because this is the other thing it comes up with. I googled this, I think.
Did you?
Yeah, I believe I did. I may not have.
Jerry Anderson, Stingray.
Wikipedia, yeah. Amongst his many talents, he has a photographic memory.
Okay, I'll buy that.
He can speed read.
Yeah, I can buy that.
He's a martial arts expert, aren't they all?
We saw that in action.
Aren't they all?
Fighting that big goon.
He's a skilled driver.
Obviously.
Can slow down his heart rate.
Okay.
Can adopt personas.
Yes.
He's a computer hacker.
Yes.
And apparently, this thing won an Emmy. This show.
An Emmy?
They give them to anybody.
Well, apparently, it was 2 seasons, weren't it? The first season they shot in they didn't shoot, they shot in LA. But then they moved all the production to Vancouver, obviously, because it's cheaper in Canada.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
It just is. It just is. They shoot everything there. And then it just failed.
There's a lot of tall buildings
because
in Canada.
They didn't have the weather. So they didn't have rainy and stuff. And they thought,
But yeah, this won an Emmy.
Emmy? You mean only one Emmy? Not 3 Emmys like Barbara Bain?
Well, it just proves they give them to anybody, don't they? For any old rubbish.
Barbara Bain fought hard for them Emmys.
This is rubbish. Yeah, but she didn't win an Oscar, like her old man.
No. 3 Emmys she got, though.
Yeah, we don't really call it an Oscar.
Consecutive years.
Still not an Oscar. That's what he tells her.
Lindsay Wagner's got an Emmy, too.
It's not an Oscar. Not an Oscar.
It would have been if it had been a movie.
But, yeah, there's nothing this guy can't do.
No, basically, yes.
Yeah.
He's great. He's just brilliant. Master of disguises.
Yeah.
Ingenious.
Photographic memory, can speed read, martial artist, can slow his heart down, computer hacker, and it's still crap.
Now, I figured, I know it's the genre we watch, I thought the car would be special.
Yeah.
More special than just being a car.
A car, yeah.
A nice sports car.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I thought maybe is it bulletproof or something? No. But we don't know because the helicopter pilot was so bad at aiming. He didn't hit it once. It's like he had tunnel vision.
He's only 4 foot behind it.
He couldn't hit it.
It's obviously because our man Stingray, or whatever his name is, had worked out the blind spot that the bullets can't quite reach.
Yeah, because obviously with a helicopter they're on either side.
Yeah, and there's obviously a spot where the 2 bullets
It took in his photographic memory to memorise the route and everything.
Yeah.
And he knew exactly where to drive.
He knew.
Yeah, and it probably driving around earlier, he'd seen the tanker, seen the construction worker. If I drove through this tunnel,
if ever I'm chased by a helicopter
and they drive behind me through a tunnel,
which obviously is only 4 foot behind me to keep maximum stability and the bullets can't hit me. Oh, mate, that'll hit that.
I'm not 100% sure a helicopter could fly in a tunnel with wind and stuff. I don't know. Oh, it did in Mission Impossible.
I was going to say they did it in Mission Impossible.
Must be true. They must be able
and
to
they did try it in Indiana Jones. But that
was an airplane.
That was an airplane. So you can't do it with an airplane.
Airplane would work, no problem.
Well, it don't.
I could buy an airplane.
but it don't work.
Oh, that's true. It didn't, did it?
No, it didn't work for that. Well, it took his wings off.
The pilot wasn't as good, though.
No. No. I don't know, was he? Did he die? I think he did. He crashed that as well.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember.
Yeah, there was 2 planes and one
I think the moral is, if you're in a flying vehicle, do not enter this tunnel.
Can't stress this enough, people. Tunnels and helicopters do not work. Never seen it come off good once.
Or coyotes.
Or coyotes.
Never let a coyote run into a tunnel.
Yeah.
You know it's going to end.
It's not a real tunnel. It's never a real tunnel.
Well,
no,
if
that would be good. Imagine he drove in and looks like he got into it's been just a painting tunnel.
And there's a coyote at the side painting it. Ah, crap.
Yikes. That's what the helicopter pilot held up. Yikes. The tanker.
And the Roadrunner comes out.
No, it was a Stingray, not a Roadrunner. I got the wrong car.
It's still terrible, Brian.
Yeah, I made some notes, but it's all about Mike Post's music. You know, Mike Post also done The Greatest American Hero.
Yeah, another good show.
Yeah. Tales of the Gold Monkey.
Better than this.
Quantum Leap.
Okay.
A-Team. Quantum Leap. A-Team. LA Law.
Everyone knows A-Team.
Hill Street Blues. Rockford Files. Yeah. All better shows than this. Every show was better. Actually, the theme tune was alright. I'll give it that. The theme tune
went on
was
it long enough, I suppose.
Yeah. After you're subjected to it that length of time, it's sort of, you know.
Yeah.
You sort of you go accustomed to it, thinking, yeah, actually, you know, it's the best part of the show. This music.
That and the Hood's music.
The Hood's music was brilliant. I'm going to have to put some of that in here because it's just so. It's so gangster. It's so 80s gangster. It's the problem.
Either that, or you want the music to either the Pink Panther.
That would have been better.
Oh, it's terrible.
You made me watch this as well.
You made me watch it.
I merely provided it. I didn't say we had to watch it. You said I've watched this one, so we should do it.
No, I said I've suffered this one first. You're bloody going to suffer it.
And I thought, oh, it's 2 parts. Maybe it all wraps up in 1 part.
Well, I didn't know it was in 2 parts until I got to the end of the first part. I thought, oh crap.
You know, that's exactly what I thought.
I only chose it because I thought, it's only 45 minutes long. I can live this.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because we've done some long ones lately.
Yeah.
And lots of ours have been 2-parters. And
yeah, but 45 minutes, I thought, I can handle that.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Because you watch because I usually watch on the laptop, and I watch the counter ticking down. I thought, yeah. Gonna make it. Oh, it's not wrapping up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. No, he's not.
Yeah.
And how quickly does Daphne get into bed with him? Because that's sort of where the episode ends.
Hey, don't be jealous.
No.
Thelma was there. Fred was in the background. Go on, Shaggy. It's your turn.
Ray could have been Shaggy, couldn't he? They were in that bed.
He could take on that persona.
I mean, literally, they were talking. The next minute, they're in bed together.
I know.
It was just...
Yeah, she ain't easy. This is what happened to the drug lord's wife, or the doctor's wife.
Yeah.
They had a tape about this.
No, he's quite a guy, isn't he?
Oh, God.
Smoke him a kipper.
It's terrible.
So you watched the next 23, no, 22 episodes, I suppose.
Yeah.
Do you want the box set?
No.
I'll write it in. I don't know if it's available.
Oh, I hope it's not.
I mean, there was no point.
I hope it's buried next to those Nintendo ET games somewhere.
There's no point in me asking Alexa because you'd just come up with the Jerry Anderson superior programming.
Yeah. Oh, it's just awful.
I mean, I could see the strings on this one.
Yeah.
So, I'm fearing your score's going to be quite high for this. As a program you didn't know about before.
Yeah.
One that never made it over to these shores, I'm pretty sure. Even late night television ignored this one.
Well, we're it's hard, yeah. We're talking New Monkeys territory here for me.
Oh my God, this is low.
This is no, it's got to be 0. Well, -1, weren't it?
Well, yes, I give Monkeys, but
yeah, -1.
-1.
It's awful.
No, I thought the premise. Yeah, he's a mystery man. He comes out unknown, helps people. There's a bartering system. He's got his own way. Yeah, 1. I'm giving that 1.
It's just when you read the Wikipedia, the man is invincible. There's nothing he can't do. The whole thing is based on Bond. The baddie is a 7-foot guy with silver teeth.
Yeah.
Who could that be?
Who does nothing.
Yeah.
Who does nothing for the whole show. He doesn't beat up
Doesn't
one
even
guy.
speak, if I remember.
The only fight he has, he loses.
Yeah.
I don't think that qualifies him.
They've got
henchman.
A Bond-esque...
He probably wasn't the henchman, he was the accountant.
You've got a Bond-esque table that they strap him to.
And it's the Mexican drug lord villain with his cane.
Oh.
And you see the cane more than you see him.
And the shoes.
And the shoes.
And the shoes. Yeah. Oh, it was just
and the white suit, you're thinking, you're going to stand out.
Yeah.
I know you want to stand out. You want people to see you.
Yeah.
Can you see me? But, oh my, would you wear a white suit? Obviously, he doesn't get his hands dirty.
No, obviously not, no. It's just awful.
Yeah, I won't be going back to this one.
How did they make 24 episodes? That's what I want to know.
It was just so average.
It's bad.
And it was below average. For a pilot episode, you want really to get into the grits of it. You want the lead people into the series. And I thought, oh, this is bad.
When was this? 19?
It's 85.
85.
So Miami Vice type time, I imagine.
Terrible, isn't it? Yeah, 85.
And there's really very little information about the thing.
No. No, I think everyone's tried to ignore it.
I'd never heard of it.
I'd never heard of it. Well,
I was doing my usual troll of YouTube where I put in pilots and it throws all the stuff up and this came up. Oh, Stingray pilot. Oh, man with a supercar. That'd be good.
Yeah.
No,
it isn't a supercar.
It wasn't a supercar. It was a Superman, though. What a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy. Makes you want to go to bed.
With him?
Oh, definitely.
He would have had me in bed in seconds.
Oh. You'd have thought of the wife, ain't Daphne? Get your own man. Oh, God.
So we go to better pastures next week?
Well, you're saying that. Yeah, I think it was. I think it will be.
No, don't give it away. Yeah. So next week we're doing...
metaphorically, let's not go into, I really want to do the Bionic Woman
I would have done any of them. even Tom Bosley.
Yeah, let's give it away.
Charlie's Angels next week.
Charlie's Angels. The original.
Original, the very pilot episode this is.
Yeah, the original. Where is it? I have no idea.
What's it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was even...
Let's hope so.
It was,
let's hope we've watched the same one.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, it's never bothered us before.
I could talk Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this episode of Charlie's Angels was called Charlie's Angels. So
maybe
that's what it was called. The first episode.
Well, it might have been the one we first watched.
Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway. It is. Well, you gave this to me actually for a change.
Oh, well, maybe
for a change.
Maybe so we have watched the same one for a change.
Yeah. So next week, the original.
The original.
Charlie's Angels from '76.
Throughout the conflict, I was serene. I cannot run the sadness I've seen. Are you willing to resist the people you've never met? The devil's wheel revolves, but it needs to be reset. Never try to gauge temperature when you tend to travel at such speed of velocity. Please tell me, is it cold where you are this time of year? You didn't leave a scar. I can no one call in the middle of the night anymore. I'm just alone with these thoughts. I can no one call in the middle of the night anymore. I'm just alone with my thoughts. Meep, meep.